Hi, Adventurous Seahorse. We've got to the bit where we're going to start throwing out. I've worked my way down to here and the threads are getting very tight here, so I'm going to start throwing some out. But what I don't want to do is lose the lines of colour by keeping the twists in here, and I need to lose the twists because on the workers, because these are getting too tight to put the twist in. So I'm going to revert back to cloth stitch without the end twist. Apart from at the edge, the two edge ones are going to maintain their two twists. The passives are going to maintain their two twists, but not the twist in between. So cross, twist, cross, put two on the outside, we're keeping that twist. Cross, twist, cross, cross, twist, cross, or cloth stitch, cloth stitch, cloth stitch, and cloth stitch, twist, twist, two twists on the worker. You could do this more gradually by reducing one at a time, just taking the twists out of one at a time and making a note, as I thought I was going to do up here, but it was too early. So I went through, put two twists on the outside. This does keep that outside blue edge firm. I'm going to try and avoid taking the blue ones out till the last minute. What I'm going to do here, after I've done a row, just to make them a bit tighter. I'm going to choose a colour that I think will disappear more easily than others. So what I will do, so it's now nice and snug, is I will choose these two colours. They're next to each other. I'll just pull the colour down so it's a little, so it's a bit more obvious. I'm choosing these two, leaving one pair of each colour. And the ones that I'm choosing don't show the passive when I lift them up. If you choose a pair and you lift it up and it shows the passive underneath, put that back down and take the next two. So you can take them from anywhere, and that's a hint as how you choose the ones you take out. So if I go back across now, that has maintained that colour stripe, although it is narrower, being only one colour of that passive instead of two. Still very tight, so I'm going to take out a pair from the other side because it does get very narrow very quickly and then it's carried through there. So I'm going to choose this time, make sure that it's not showing the worker. That is showing the worker, so it's this one and this one. So it's one of two colours, leaving the middle four colours just with one pair of each, sorry, one bobbin of each, and the two outsides are still blue. Two twists on the outer, passives, cross twist, cross twist, cross. Oops, that hasn't got its twist on. Two twists there. Don't cut your thrown out bobbins off yet, just in case you change your mind or you don't like the colourway and you want to do it a different way, or you find that you've taken them out too soon and you want to do something else. It's your adventure. You can pick and choose what you want to do. You could use these and overlay some tallies because you've got 4 bobbins there. Now that's filling the space nicely, just using those 4 pairs of passives there. Tensioning, it is becoming, these will be cut off afterwards. If I take it to the side, you can probably see better. It has made it come very nicely snug in there. When you get along and you think, oh, that's getting a bit too tight again, take out another 2, choose the ones you want. As long as they're a pair that match up, don't try and take one from one side, one for another, or your weave will go wrong. pin, pin. Now at this point, when you start to go around this curve, you want to be moving your pillow a little bit every time so that you're always working downhill when you're tensioning. You shouldn't be pulling your tension to this side or that side. Always tension down, so move your pillow around. When you get to this curve, on the inside, the outside passive that we've been putting 2 twists on all the way down, start putting just the 1 on because that's a lot tighter, but keep the 2 on the outside going around here. Just keep throwing out a pair at a time. Obviously keep some pairs in until you get around here. You can finish off with a plait if you wish to finish that last little bit off. And at the end, use one of the knots that you used on here. It's nice if you can have 4 tied together, so that's a passive pair and your worker pair. If you can tie those all in one knot, and then you'll have a nice little straight tuft there to finish with. Okay, that's it for this one.